Welcome to World News on the Radio with José Bernardo Olvera Hernández. In international news, at the Trump, Jair Bolsonaro goes to Washington. Brazilian president said that it was the beginning of a partnership focused on the liberty and prosperity, something that all of us Brazilians had long wished for, as he set off for Washington, adding that it was the first time in a while that a pro-American Brazilian president visited the US Capitol. Mark Zuckerberg asked governments to help control internet content. Mark Zuckerberg said that the regulators and governments should play a more active role in the controlling internet content. He calls for new laws in 4 areas: harmful content, election integrity, privacy, and data portability. It comes 2 weeks after a gunman used the site to live stream his attack on a mosque in the Christian Church, New Zealand. Should Google, Amazon, and Facebook fear this woman? A growing chorus of the people think the big bets on the tech war, Apple, Google, Facebook, and Amazon, are getting too big for their boots and should be dismantled. Critics say that those US-based behemoths dominate the marketplace, use their hugely popular platforms to prioritize their own products and services, and seem perennially able to evade the discipline of most regulators. Concerns are growing that social media platforms such as Facebook and Google own YouTube are becoming hands for malicious users spreading illegal, false, or terrorist-related content. Brexit. Theresa May considers the next step to break the bloc. The Prime Minister is determined to consider her next move to break to the Brexit behold following the latest defeat of the Winter Plan. Senior government sources say that ambition was to go Theresa May's day through the Commons. Extremism is global education fit says Blair. Extremism should be treated as a global problem like climate change. Tony Blair explained about the role of education in the matter on the Christian mosque conflict. The former UK Prime Minister said that there should be an international agreement to put teaching against extremism into education systems around the world. Mr. Blair said it could be in the style of the Kyoto Protocol, where countries committed on an international agreement to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Zuzana Čaputová becomes Slovakia's first female president. Viktor Orban, the Hungarian PM, attacked her about the Budapest. He said that it was her most ethical Hungarians. 10% Slovakia's population voted for her. Mr. Čaputová, who was almost no political experience, defeated with professional diploma Marcos Sebrovic, nominated by the governing party in the second round of the vote on the Saturday. In the same news, climate change, global impacts accelerating. The World Meteorological Organization says that the physical and financial impacts of the global warming accelerations. It had my missing about going around the Sahara. She says that her need operation in a clinic oblique Costa Rica largest private hospital costs $12,200 compared with around $40 in the USA. In international news on entertainment, Rolling Stones postponed North American tour over Mick Jagger's illness. In a statement, the band said that the doctors had advised Jagger not to tour because he needs to receive medical treatment. Jagger, 75 years old, apologized directed to fans on Instagram and Twitter. "I really hate letting you down like this," he wrote. I'm devastated for having postponed the tour, but I will be working very hard to be back on stage as soon as I can. And finally, sport news. Manchester United vs Watford. Old Jagger said Manchester United signed on holiday as his reign as a permanent manager began with labored with over Watford. Jagger said that it was a really nervy last 5 minutes who was appointed on the 3 years deal on Thursday.